I'll be transparent and I'll say this straight up. I have a huge problem with the move to Dubai industry, and you probably don't know what this problem is, so let me break it down for you, since I deal with these people every single day, not directly, but indirectly, because I speak to hundreds of clients every single month, and they tell me things that I wish I didn't have to hear, and things that other agencies and move to Dubai companies and consultants do and say, which are totally wrong, and honestly, it's just very sad. So let's go over a few things that you need to watch out for when you're picking an agency to work with, and I'm gonna go over these things by giving you real life examples of what my clients have gone through with other consultants on calls, or by actually experiencing it by unfortunately signing to them. So let's go over it. And if you don't know me already, my name is Kevin. I'm one of the partners here at GenZone, where we help people move to Dubai, set up businesses in Dubai, get residency, bank accounts, you name it. If it's something related to Dubai, we probably offer it. I mentioned real life examples. Let's dive into it. So my very first call of the day, I was speaking to a client from Portugal. Now, this client was telling me that they didn't know how long they would have to spend in Dubai to actually be a tax resident here. And I quickly told them you have to spend a minimum of 90 days as per the UAE law to be a tax resident here. And they told me, well, I'm going to be honest with you, Kevin, this doesn't really make sense to me, since the consultant I was just speaking to the other day told me that I only have to come in one day every 6 months. Now, this is totally wrong. This is not true. I made a video about this, so if you want to watch that video, it's going to be right here or in the description down below. But the real fact is, if you just come one day every 6 months, that has nothing to do with tax residency. The only thing that the 1 day in every 6 month thing does is make sure that your visa does not become invalid or inactive. So, regardless what you do here in the UAE, you have to be inside of the country before that 6 months runs out. So you can't be outside of the country for 6 months straight. Now, I'm not saying 6 months throughout the year, but straight. So let's say you came on the first month of the year, you would have to be back before the 6th month of the year to make sure that your visa doesn't become inactive and invalid. Now again, I mentioned this has nothing to do with tax residency, because just because you do this and you're a resident, it doesn't make you a tax resident, which is what most people are trying to achieve. Tax residency, not just residency, they want tax residency. So how do you get residency? Well, we went over that. You set up your company, you then get that residency, and you visit the UAE at least one day every 6 months. But to go a step further and be a tax resident, you have to be in the UAE for at least 90 days per year in a 12-month period between January to the end of December. That is a tax year here in the UAE. And of course, you have to have a business here in the UAE or employment here in the UAE. And of course, you have to have your residency. That is the exact criteria to be a tax resident based on the 90-day rule. And when I told the client this, immediately they were mind blown. They're like, wow, how can a consultant, someone who claims to be a consultant, tell me this? And I told them it's pretty clear. The reason why is because they want you to set up with them, right? What seems more appealing? Oh, just come one day every 6 months, or you have to be here for 90 days. And have to be here at least one day every 6 months. Well, obviously the first situation where you don't have to be here 90 days seems much more appealing. And what is their end goal with this? Their goal is to set up as many people as they can, make as much money as they can. But we have a rule here at GenZone. It's not just about money. It's about making sure that our clients get the right solution for them, get the thing done right the first time. Because we all know that if you have an issue, you're going to come running back to me. I don't like that. I enjoy sleeping peacefully at night. Now let's move over to the second situation. So I was speaking to a client from the UK. She wants to set up a mainland company here in the UAE. And she then told me that the quote provided by this company setup company didn't actually include all of the items that were necessary. Now, she didn't tell me this first. I asked her, was this inside of your quote? And she mentioned, no, it's actually not inside of the quote. So what am I trying to get to here? It's pretty straightforward. Some companies and some consultants will avoid putting costs inside of their quote. Why? Because it's less expensive at the first glance, of course. And then once you pay that first balance, then they can go and hit you with these other hidden fees that you didn't expect to pay. But now you have to pay because you're already in so deep. You can't say, hey, I don't want to pay this. Well, it's too late. You already paid maybe $6,000, $7,000, $8,000, $10,000. Who knows? You can't go and say, no, I don't want to pay this. It's too late. unfortunately. And that's how a lot of these people get you in. They get you in with cheap prices and then upsell you other services or required services and then upsell you things that you didn't expect. And unfortunately, another problem with some of these consultants is they will write contracts that you will sign before you set up with them or after you pay and before they start working. They will sign you and make you forced to work with them for literally everything with your company. If you want to do X, you have to go through them. If you want to do Y, you have to go through them. If you want to do whatever, you have to go through them. And if you want to break out of this contract with them, you have to pay thousands of dollars. Don't believe me? Do your own research. You'll see pretty quickly that there's a lot of companies who do this. The reason why is because when you sign with them and you are with them, well, you're making them money. Why would they want you to go somewhere else? Now, you might think, Kevin, if the service was good, I wouldn't want to go somewhere else. Well, that's exactly what we do with our clients. We know our service is good. We know we have the best offer available, so our clients don't have to sign a contract with us. We don't make them sign a contract with us because we know they won't want to go anywhere else. Genuinely, I would buy my own service. So that's what I would only expect for my clients to want to keep working with me. And if they don't want to, feel free to leave. But it really wouldn't make sense. Because in this industry, I don't know any other company that is as responsive as us, as transparent, as honest, and as quick as us. Now, to show you some honesty, even today itself, literally 20 minutes ago, I just refunded someone $15,000 after figuring out that actually we would not be able to move forward anymore. It was for personal reasons, but I don't care. At the end of the day, if something is not meant to be, it's not meant to be. Some companies would probably take this money and hold it hostage, but here at GenZone, we don't do that. Immediately, I refunded the money. As you can see right here, I received the money yesterday and I refunded it today. It was paid in crypto, which, by the way, here at GenZone, we accept crypto unlike many other consultants. But, you know, the most important thing is you work with a trustworthy company, because to me, $15,000, yes, sure, this is a good amount of money. This person had a decent scope of work. It wasn't the minimum package. However, it doesn't matter because that is just one little thing. I know damn well that when this client is ready to move forward in the future, they will move forward with us. And I don't have to hold on to money or give them issues. If you want a refund and you are eligible for a refund, I would make it happen right away. That's how we operate here at GenZone. So if you're looking to set up a company in Dubai and you actually want a reputable company to help you with this, a company who can actually execute on things, not just make up timelines, make up stories, make up all these things and then add crazy prices, we're going to be very transparent with you. You're going to have a good experience. You're going to have a lot of referrals for us because we know that's how we do business. Most of our business comes through you guys because you guys have a good experience and then you recommend us to your friends. That's how we want to grow. So we will give you the best service possible. And if you guys want to book a call with us, use the link in the description down below and we will see you on a call where we will give you as much information as you want, of course, to some extent. But if you guys did enjoy this video, make sure to smash that like button. Please be careful before working with any consultant, even us. Do your own research, please. And I will see you on that consulting call or in the next video.